The year is 1982. A Nigerian woman gives birth to her first child at St. Mary's Hospital in London. And instantly, that child becomes British. No questions, no debate, just automatic citizenship. Now, fast forward to 1984. The same woman returns to the same hospital and gives birth to her second child. But this time, the child is not automatically British. Two siblings, the same hospital, the same country, but completely different citizenship outcomes. Because the UK changed its birthright law in 1983. And here's why this matters to us in Canada today. Just last month here in October 2025, there was a wave of headlines in Canada about ending birthright citizenship. Not because the law changed, but a group of MPs said that children born to temporary residents should not get automatic citizenship. And if history has taught us anything, debates like this rarely disappear forever.
Will the minister update our outdated laws and require at least one parent to be a citizen or permanent resident to qualify for automatic citizenship?
The Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. The Honourable Member has her facts wrong. This country and this government will not create a two-tier system, and we will never penalize the children for the children in this country that are born here. Thank you.
As of right now, if you give birth in Canada, your baby is a Canadian citizen. And that's true even if you are on study visa, work permit, visitor's visa. Nothing has changed. The only exemption is children born to foreign diplomats. They cannot become Canadian citizens because they were born in Canada. No. And that has always been like that in Canadian law. And this exception does not only apply to Canada. Other countries do it as well, like the US. Children born to foreign diplomats in that country cannot claim the citizenship of those countries. So please, nothing has changed regarding that. Based on Canada's official website, the rule is simple. If your child is born in Canada, that child is a Canadian citizen by birth. Canada still has citizenship by birth, except those in diplomatic situations like we said just now. The headlines from last month made it sound like Canada was about to remove birthright citizenship overnight. That's not what happened. There were lots of people screaming, oh, birthright citizenship about to be removed. But after all that debate, they didn't let us know the resolution. And that's why yours truly is here today. That debate happened because a few MPs thought that Canada should rethink automatic citizenship for children born to temporary residents. They thought that, yeah, we should still have automatic citizenship, but not for children born to temporary residents. We should have it for people that are settled and they are not just passing through, because they wanted to stop this birth tourism. The US has been tough on their immigration policies, and sometimes you see Canada mirrors the US or even the UK. So this was hotly debated on the floor of the House. That suggestions alone by the MPs triggered a lot of reactions, especially from immigrants. Why? Because once this kind of conversation starts in Parliament, it means the idea is now on the table. Because even though there was a resolution that nothing should change, we will keep hearing about this, as we have learned from the UK. Now, even in Bill C-12, there's a mention of birthright citizenship, and we're going to take a look at that in the future. But for today, this debate did not come out of nowhere. If anything, we know that the year 2025 was exceptionally hot for immigrants. There were a lot of anti-immigrants talk everywhere. So this debate was not like an isolated event in Canada's immigration this year. Canada is dealing with higher immigrant levels, pressure on housing, pressure on healthcare, and a growing public conversation about the immigration system overall. So naturally, birthright citizenship became part of that national discussion. As we know, if you're an immigrant still waiting for full settlement, you understand how quickly these policies can reshape people's future. Us Nigerians, we work hard, we sacrifice, we move across the world for ourselves and also mostly for our children. So when you hear conversations about citizenship rules, you pay attention. As for that debate, nothing changed. Here is still what obtains. So still according to the Canadian immigration system, if you're on a study permit, work permit, student visa, your baby is still a citizen if they were born in Canada. If you're a permanent resident, your child born in Canada is a Canadian citizen. Nothing changed there. If you're already a citizen, this debate does not affect your child at all because they were born citizens. If you're a diplomat, unfortunately, your child does not get automatic citizenship in Canada. It has always been like that. Birthright citizenship doesn't always disappear overnight. It starts like this as a debate, and that's exactly what happened in the UK. Discussion started in the late 70s. Policies were drafted in the early 80s, and by 1983, the law came into effect. One debate became a full shift and changed the dynamics of many families. Right now, nothing has changed, but the conversation has started, and that alone is worth paying attention to. Not panic, not fear, just awareness. Because your child's future is too important to ignore discussions about immigration. And like I said, Bill C-12 mentioned birthright citizenship. And I'm doing my research. We are going to talk about that next. So that's the truth behind those headlines last month. They came out to shout about the impending end of birthright citizenship, but they did not come to tell us the resolution. Canada has not changed birthright citizenship as of now, but the debate is officially here. And if you're a Nigerian parent, a student, a worker, or someone planning to start your family in Canada, it's important to understand the landscape, not just react to rumors and fear-mongering, but be aware. Discussions like these are important, especially seeing what's happening in Nigeria and how people are looking for settlement in other safer countries. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on my next one. Bye.